Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining. Oh my God. Thank you for joining me, guys. Oh boy, I'm sore. Whew. My name is Adam Fox. I am one of the fitness instructors here at Connected Community Health Support. We are doing the free virtual live. Virtual live, yeah, free, all those good things. Bodyweight exercise program. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know that I did. I'm sure you'll hear me talk about that and ramble a little bit, but I hope that you guys had a great weekend, stayed happy, stayed healthy, stayed safe. Of first and foremost, stayed safe. This is week 33, so thank you again for sticking with us all through these 33 weeks. This almost, we're about 65, 66% of the way through this program. So keep on powering through if you guys are just joining, or if you guys have been here for the past however many weeks. If you've been here for the whole, just about half a year, or just about more than half a year, thank you. And if not, thank you for joining right now. So today is week 33, like I just said, and the work to rest ratio today is going to be 1 minute and 15 seconds to 15 seconds. So I will say this again once everyone rolls on in, but I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page here. This is going to be a doozy, but we have worked our way up to this through periodization. We have done this the correct way to make sure that we know that we are ready to do, we are ready to do 1 minute and 15 seconds with only 15 seconds of rest. Just 1 second. And the exercises are the same for this week. And remember, like I said last week, when it comes to changing the exercises, sorry, I just have to make sure that this is correct here. There we go. There we go. So, like I said, got to make sure that when we do jump up in work to rest duration or work to rest interval time, we got to make sure that your body is adequately prepared for that jump in whatever movement pattern we're doing. So we want to make sure that we go from, if we're doing like 50, 45, 60 in that area, we're going to do those same movement patterns again once we go up past 1 minute, just so your body can get used to those, so we're not throwing a new movement pattern at you that you need to do for 1 minute and 15 seconds, because that's kind of difficult, if I'm being honest. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. That's why we didn't post anything, because it's the same week schedule. So aside from that, I don't think I have anything else to ramble about, unless you guys would like me to ramble about, I don't know, something. But all right, that's all that I got. Remember, guys, that you got to go talk to your physician first. Please just go get a physician's referral if you guys have any underlying health conditions, such as like joint issues, cardiovascular problems. Your heart obviously is part of your cardiovascular system. Any type of respiratory issues, just go talk to your doctor. Make sure that it's okay for you to work out before you start doing this program, because that is very important. Do I have anything else for you? See, I'm just like you. I'm a normal person just like you. I know I forget things all the time. I forget what I'm supposed to say. I don't have my big whiteboards with me today, so I'm just going off the top of my head. That's okay. So I think that's all I got for you. Remember, making health and fitness more accessible for everyone, because it's not just for those with the money or the access to a gym or all that good stuff. Everyone should be able to get a great workout in their home. That's why we are here. So now that's everything I got for you. I don't think I have any housekeeping notes. So let's get started. All right. Again, I'm living in the tundra of my apartment right now because the windows are not fully sealed, and we're waiting for the landlord to fix it. So give me some time. Maybe I got some shorts on under these sweatpants, and I'll take them off. I'm nice and chilly right now. So first thing we're starting with, that's the first clap of the day, is the open hips and closed hips. I know that I need a little bit of this right now. I was on a majority of the day yesterday. I was sitting down pretty much all day yesterday. Went to a Devils game on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Then I went to a Bills game on Sunday at 1 o'clock, and then the Devils-Rangers game at 7 on Sunday. So I had a very eventful weekend, and my hips are very, very tight. Open those hips up. Bring it back down. Just like so. Good. Now let's warm up the knees. Kick yourself in the butt. And then kick the ground. Kick the soccer ball, whatever you want to call it. Do about 10, 15 on each side. And then switch. Did this in a little reverse order today, but that's okay. I know you guys can handle it. All right. Now let's do the T-spine rotations. Bring them out, open like so, and bring them back. Good morning, happy face. How are you today? How's your Monday morning treating you? Oh, that's a big joke. I hope it's a joke. That's a big paragraph. I can't see it though. 1 second. All right, keep on going here, guys. Just a couple more. Foul play. Poltergeist. I like that last one the best. Happy face. Poltergeist. Keep on getting a couple more T-spine rotations in. Again, thank you, Happy Face, for always making me have a little giggle, have a little morning. That's always greatly appreciated. All right, now let's do some arm circles here. Get those shoulders nice and horned up. Just keep on doing a little. You can do a little, what's the movie? Mr. Miyagi. A tiny wax on, wax off, or we can do a little larger like this. I see something else. Also, happy face. The workouts, I was just explaining this before you got on. Though the exercises are the same for this week because we're going up in duration of the intervals. So just wanted to give you a heads up that they are the same exercises. There's a little caveat to one of the cores, but aside from that, it's the same exercises with just a minute and 15 seconds of work to 15 seconds of rest. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, happy face. Yeah, just don't push yourself too hard. Do what you can do. If you can only do, 40 seconds to even 30 seconds, that's fine. As long as you're here, I give you a hat off to you for feeling sick and still coming in. Because that's where, even though you're still battling a little cold, that's where progress is right there. Making yourself get up even when you don't want to if you're not feeling great, and just getting a little light workout in. Good job. Kudos to you, happy face. All right, now let's go back to the neck. Look to the left, look to the right. Remember, just fixate on a point in space on both. And now let's go down and up. And also, happy face, if you have any exercises that you would like to recommend for us to use, please do. Just out of my own curiosity, I'd like to see if there's any movements you guys would like for us to incorporate. All right, let's start with the reach to the grounds. All right, grab your pillow, grab whatever you got. And remember, you can do this a couple different ways. You can do the hinge that I'm doing right now, the two-footed, the bilateral. You can do the single leg, like so, on either or you can do the bridge, like so. And remember, when you're doing the bridge, make sure that at the top right here, back's not arched up like that. You shouldn't be able to see your ribs pop out. Should be a nice straight line between your shoulders and your knees, like so. I'm going to go back to the other one now. You guys pick whichever one you want. We got about 25 more seconds. It's always good to get some hinging in, especially after if you're in a car for a very long time. Your hips tend to want to do squat patterns instead of hinging. So it'll be squatting or using your lower back to get things off the ground, so it's always nice to get some good hinging in on this Monday morning. Stop in 3, 2, 1, and we are done. There we go. So, hi, son. How you doing, buddy? That's awesome that you got the day. Oh, that you're off from school, whether you have the day off or not. It's always nice to play a little hooky. I mean, to be sick and stay home from school, because hooky's not fun. All right, now we're going to go to those external rotation rows. Remember, you do not need to do this from the bent over position. I would actually prefer that you do it from standing, just because those external rotators don't need more gravity resistance. They're not they're not small muscles. I don't want to call muscles small, but they're not the main movers when it comes to most of your shoulder movement. So they're much smaller when it comes to fatigue, and I do not want you to compensate during this movement. So just bring them back like this and back. Out of curiosity always kills the atom. What time does school start up there? Is it like 7:30 or 8 o'clock? Because I know in the States it's usually around either 7:30 to 8 o'clock. And I'm always curious about different places. Don't got to answer. I'm just curious. I'm a nosy Nelly. Always the curiosity kills me. All right, now we're moving on to the vertical press. Hey, did you have to tell me this time? Nice. You didn't even have to tell me to put the workout on the screen. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting better here. All right. Overhead presses. So this week, like last week, we're going a little bit more upper body dominant, because I know obviously, we have our bread and butter, steak and potatoes, as some might say, of the lower body movements like the squat, the hinge, really some of the cores as well. But we're deciding to go a little more upper body this week. And boy, my arms are feeling it. Like I said, I went to those games last night. I did a lot of running around the city and walking, so I'm very tired right now. I even worked out in the morning at the hotel, which is a bad idea because I didn't walk around all day. And I wouldn't say it was a bad idea. I just should not have worked out as intense as I did. Ooh, this is tough for a minute and 15 seconds, isn't it, folks? All right, keep on touching the sky. Remember when you're doing it? Don't arch that back. Can we go right here? That's okay. Only go right here. Only a couple more. Come on. Keep touching the sky. Touch the sky. 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Only my second clap of the day. I'm getting better still. Alrighty. Now we're going to the core. So instead of just doing over like so, we're going to do over, front, back, middle, front, back, middle, ooh, back. So you're kind of almost doing like that jig we did a couple weeks ago. Just getting a little bit of bend, bring the knee up. We want to make this a core exercise. All right, and now we switch. Sorry, my math brain was not working there. Just like so. And I know it might be hard to see what I'm doing, but I'm going back, then middle, then front, then back, or then middle, then back, then middle, then front, then middle, then back, middle, and front. Boom, and boom. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Promise I have shorts on, guys. Don't worry. Wow, that's great. Your school started at 9 o'clock? There's actually really interesting research. I can't talk. I don't have enough time. All right, back to starting with the squat. grab your good old friend, sit in your chair. But there's actually some interesting research having to do with, what's the name of the school? The school in Minnesota that they changed the time of when school started, and they took a bunch of metrics, not just health, not overall like perceived happiness and health, but their academic standings and their test scores, like standardized test scores. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember exactly what the increase was, but it was a significant increase when schools were pushed back to, I believe it was 8:30 opposed to 7:30. So that's why I wanted to ask, because I know that starting schools a little bit later is definitely more beneficial as far as for the children's brain and how plastic it is. And we're done. There we go. So I didn't even instruct the squats at all. I guess I need to work out today too. But just getting that increased hours of sleep, along with some other factors they talked about. I'm not going to get too into it. Now we're going down to the chest flies. Remember, you can do the push-ups here as well. But I'll have to find that study and talk about it with you on Thursday, Happy Face. Because it is really interesting. Just the difference of an hour of, basically an hour of sleep. Because actually where I got that little tidbit from was from a podcast with Matthew Walker. If you're familiar with who that is, it's the sleep scientist guy who's kind of mainstream for scaring people into realizing how important sleep is. But he did that initially, and now he's more educating, opposed to just scaring people with all of the ailments and negative things that will happen if you do not get enough sleep. But it was on his podcast. He was talking about it and how that extra hour of sleep dramatically increased the test scores and overall perceived level of happiness. And I believe that it also affected the, not obesity rate, but the amount of overweight / obese individuals, or not individuals, children. So I have to find more about it, more on that, because that is very interesting. I just, for the life of me, can't remember everything on it. Perfect. So back to those D2s now. I'm going to do about 36-ish seconds on each side. 36 or 37, depending on which side we're going to get. Also, say hello to Pip if you guys haven't seen her already. Or if you have seen her, if you haven't either. Or she's sitting over here asleep on the couch. But she says hi. She told me to tell you all. So, all right. Switching sides. Excuse me. Pull and then press down. And pull and press down. Remember, you're still pulling that and pressing it. Pulling it past your face. Pressing it to the ground. Like so. And you can do a little rotation I'm doing. You don't need to. Just do whatever feels most natural, most comfortable. And keep going here. We only got a couple more seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure that you didn't chat in, because I'm so blind I can't tell. All right. Back to the boxing. Shouldn't say back to, we haven't started yet, but let's do the boxing. Happy Face, this one actually might be one of the more beneficial ones for you. This one and the first core, a little jig we're doing. Just enough, just get your arms moving at a nice sustainable pace. Just enough to keep the heart rate up. It's always good to get a little workout in if you're not feeling if you're feeling a little bit under the weather. Now, I'm not telling you to go run 3 miles, because that's just gonna put your immune system in the dirt more than it already is. And what I'm saying is just getting a little bit of movement, a little bit of cardiovascular stress, just enough to kick in some hormones and also get your lymph nodes circulated, or your lymphatic system, I should say, because your lymphatic system, which for those of you who do not know, are the little nodes, and it's almost like a cardiovascular system the way it's set up in the body, but it has a bunch of hotbeds for viruses. It basically is your county waste department of your body. And I stop it here in 2, 1, and cut it. But it's basically a little county waste department of your body. It sucks up all the bad viruses, pathogens, bacteria, all that bad stuff, and then it deposits it. Well, all right, back to the hinge. But the interesting thing about the lymphatic system is that it doesn't have a pump. So, as I hope that we all know, I'm just going to assume we do, the heart is basically a big pump, right? We know what the heart does. It's a big pump, and it has the ability to, when you exercise, increase blood flow, increase vasculation, vasodilation. But the lymphatic system does not have that. So how do we circulate the lymphatic system? Through exercise, through an increase in heart rate and cardiovascular output. You're going to have an increase in lymphatic drainage. It's because it doesn't have a pumping system. When your cardiovascular system starts to vasodilate, it's going to increase the pressure. The muscles are going to get a little bit larger depending on what part of the body you're exercising, which is going to forcefully press the lymph nodes, the lymphatic system. Almost think of it as like a piping bag, for like cakes and whatnot. You got 3 more seconds. Keep on going, and done. Think about it like that. The lymphatic system is kind of almost being squeezed out. All the bad stuff needs to be circulated back into the blood, and then urine into the poop, and then flushed out of the body. So it's always a good thing. I know that was kind of a little ranty, but it's always a good thing to make sure that you are getting a little bit of cardiovascular exercise when you're not feeling yourself. Now, if you are feeling absolutely down in the dirt and walking from your bedroom to your bathroom is hard for you and you feel like you're going to throw up, you probably don't need to go do a CCHS workout or go walk for 30 minutes. But if you're just feeling like a little headache, maybe congestion, a little stomach's not feeling great, go get a nice walk in, take a nice cold shower after. Start hot and then go cold. It's also good for vasodilation and constriction, so that's just going to help with that lymphatic draining. So just my little tidbits here. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is just my advice for what I do for myself, and what the literature says is a good idea. So remember, lymphatic system, no pump. So you got to make sure you're pumping your lymphatic system. And we got 2, 1, and done. Because that's where a lot of diseases also can come from. When you don't have a regular or consistent dumpage of the lymphatic system, they can build up and what am I doing? Sorry, overhead press. It can build up and it can cause certain types of cancers, because you got to think that's just basically a big garbage, because you have a bunch of different lymph nodes. You have some in your armpit and your neck, your groin. I think those are the major ones. You have them all riddled throughout your entire body, but those are the major lymph nodes. So in those areas, you can get lymphatic cancer. I don't think can't remember the exact name of it, but I do know just different lymphatic cancers. So the whole point of this is that exercise is important. As if you guys didn't already know that. Just make sure that you're getting at least, if you're not going to get 150 minutes of moderate cardio a week, at least make sure you're getting 30 to 60, right? Because we love you. We want you to be healthy, happy, safe, as always. So that's another reason why exercise is so dang important. Almost done here. And we are done. There we go. Well, that's another clap for the day, but that's okay. All right. Back to the jig. Boy, is my body feeling this today. Shouldn't have done an arm workout yesterday. All right. And from here, remember, forward, backwards, middle, forwards, backwards, middle. Just like so. You can grab the head if you want. Excuse me. If you would like to grab the head, and because this is a core exercise, remember, even though it's a full body core exercise. And now we're switching sides. And as you see, I can even tell just from seeing myself in the camera, I can barely see myself. It's going to be different from side to side, right? It's a decent amount of coordination, especially with the external little parameters you're giving you now of doing like a Cotton Eye Joe almost. Putting your foot backwards, putting your foot forwards. But this is highly coordinative movement. So it's okay if one side doesn't look that pretty and one side looks a lot prettier. Stopping right now. Woo! There we go, guys. I never gave you a high five. Good job. Also, snug if you're joining. I do want to apologize to you guys for. Oh, going back to the squats. 1 second. I do want to apologize to you guys for not being here on Thursday. Jacob or I, we're both not here on Tuesday or Thursday. Had some other stuff going on outside the stream with our business that we had to take care of. And Friday, Seth Spicer's internet and power went out. So we had a rough week last week. We apologize, but it happens. You know, we just got to move on from it. And now we're back to business, baby. We're all back. And this week's quote is on personal finance. And this week's topic, obviously, if the quote was on personal finance, then the topic is going to be personal finance as well. Which, again, because I lose almost as much money on the stock market as I do win, we are not going to be giving you any financial advice. More so, and we are done. More so, we're going to be giving you guys challenges and tips and tools to help you spend your money better. Sorry, save your money better. All right, going to the push-ups. Sorry if we can't get a whole minute and 15 seconds worth of push-ups in. Why did I do chest yesterday? What am I doing myself? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I know I'm complaining about doing another workout yesterday, but this is one of the reasons why I like to work out on the weekend, because CCHS and the program that we got for you guys is a great active recovery if you already have a workout program that you were doing and you're a little more of a quote-unquote expert, or even if you're not an expert but you have another workout program, this is a great supplement to help you recover from your other workout programs. Just like I was talking about the lymphatic system, say that the workout that I did yesterday, right? I did a lot of vertical pulling, horizontal pulling, pressing, and single leg squats. So today, I know, oh my gosh, this is tough. 1, 2, 3. Last one, 1, 2, 3. There we go. But I know that because I worked those areas out yesterday, they're going to have a little bit of delayed onset muscle soreness, a little bit of definitely fatigue, but also inflamed. back to the D2. Oh, whoopsies. I know they're going to be a little inflamed as well. So doing this workout is also going to help clear out the muscle gunk and waste that we just created from yesterday from doing all of the high intensity exercise that I did. So think about it again as a cleansing almost. You're not getting, you're not having physical things go in. Well, you're not having like little workers go into your muscle and like tear off the bad muscle or tear out all of the inflammation and like muscle gunk I was talking about. But you can look at it as it's helping flush it all out, not rip it out, more flushing your muscles in a sense. That's how you can look at it. Probably the best way to look at it. If I could explain anything in one sentence and not take 12 sentences to say it, that's what I would have said. Keep on going here, guys. Almost done. We only got 5 more seconds. Come on. And there we go. Now back to boxing. But yeah, this is a great workout. If you already have another workout program. And we hit every fundamental movement pattern, so helping you be more functional too. All right. And you get to throw some bows. If you want, you can. Just kidding, I'm not a boxer. I know how to use them, but I'm not. I'm actually a southpaw boxing. Interestingly enough, I tore my ACL on my right side. I'm coming up on 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. I'm 5.5 years. I'm never going to switch feet that's in front. I tore it when I had the surgery May 2nd of 2016, so it's been a long time, but I learned how to box after, and my right ankle, when it's in that like elevated position with my heel off the ground, I don't get full sensation in parts of my calf, so I'm just cramming on one part of my calf, and I could never figure out how to. I'm sure I just was not trying hard enough. I don't know. I wouldn't say I wasn't trying hard enough. I know that. Oh, and we are done. Cut it. Wouldn't say I wasn't trying hard enough. I just, it was something annoying that I didn't have time to fix, to be 100% honest. So I switched to southpaw, and now I love it. Now my left is stronger than my right, and boxing is all right, baby. Bring back boxing. Jake Paul, all that good stuff, right? I don't know. All right, now we're going to go to the bridges for a little bit and then do some single leg. So we're back at the top now. Remember, it takes me a couple seconds to transition, right? So don't feel as if you're doing something wrong because it's taking you 5-10 seconds to transition to the next exercise. That's okay. Don't you worry about it. Keep on pressing those hips in the sky. Also, congratulations making it through 2 rounds. We're almost done. Stick with me here, guys. Let's make it through the last 1 round, 8 exercises together. And it's almost 7 exercises now. As you can see with my feet, if you can see my feet, I'm changing from going to my heels, going to my toes, going to my heels, going to my toes. Just going to change the stimulus just a little bit. Change where you feel it too. Stopping here in another 5 seconds. Stay with me here, guys. 3, 2, 1, and cut it. Sorry, you guys got to see my blue athletic shorts today. My apologies. All right, just making sure happy face, you're still with me. That's what I love to see, baby. Excuse me. All right. Oh, we got a new chat. So we're doing external rotations now. So remember, out and up like this. So on this side, just like so. Keep on going. Thank you, brother man. I appreciate it. You came in at the time that I was doing the hip thrusters pretty much. So I'm glad you like my moves, baby. Give that follow button a hit, and give us a share to your friends. You want to know anyone else, or you know anyone else that wants to have some nice moves like me? Send them our way, okay? Keep on going here, guys. So all we're doing, bring the arms out, bring them back, externally rotating, like so. Make sure you're doing this with your shoulders, not your core, like that. It's very easy to confuse the two. And we got 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Yes, I do know. It's actually funny enough. I'll banter with you here for a second. Funny enough, the gym that I train at up north, that's not, I'm going to put my dog down. Oh, yeah, training up north. The gym I train at up north is predominantly females, and I love them all to death. They love me too, thankfully. They don't hate me. Whenever I try to instruct either a kettlebell swing or a hip thruster or, a single leg bridge or even a deadlift, anytime I try to instruct any of those movements, I always try to tell them, come just pull through with your hips. Snap your hips is what I'll say sometimes, which isn't the best quote. But then, as soon as I say hump the air, you just see the coordination completely change. They're like, oh, I know how to do that. And then immediately the movement pattern looks beautiful. So I know I'm not the only one, and you're not the only one that has that thought. And sometimes that's not a bad thing, because having a good reference point to, oh, I know how to do that. You need to, I'll show in a second. But having a good reference point to knowing what the movement should be and not just randomly trying to move your hips in a weird pattern. If you tell someone to hump the air, what are they going to do? They're going to go like that, right? Which, aside from the lower back kind of arching a little bit, that is exactly what a hinge is. So having a good reference point of, oh, wait, this? Like, I know what that is. Everyone knows, well, not everyone. A lot of people know what that is. So it's just easier to get a reference point like that, opposed to trying to tell someone to anteriorly tilt their hips while maintaining a lower flat back, and then drive their hips, or keep the core straight. You know what I mean? It's too much stuff. All right, now from here. So for you that's just joining us, what we're doing now is we're going back, up, middle, up, front, up. And then middle, and then back, middle, front, middle. I see your chats, just 1 second. All right, now switch sides, guys. They always do, honestly. I love them to death, but I mean, they're humans. Everyone's human. But it's just a funny way to cue something, and that's only if you're comfortable enough with those people. You got to be comfortable. As this is just for trainers, I guess, in kind of any profession. I mean, you got to know. I hate this saying, but you got to read the room, right? You got to know what is acceptable and what is not. All right, and we are done there. Now we're moving back to the squats. Because there's things that are acceptable and there's things that are not acceptable. Even for this stream, I was hesitant on saying the whole hump thing, because guess what? This is recorded forever, and it's going to be on the internet forever. So hopefully I don't run for president in and hopefully I'm 23, so 12 years. Hopefully I'll run for president, and they don't have any incriminating evidence of me talking about humping the air when I was 23. So let's just hope that I never run for office. I don't think I will, but you guys got me dead to rights if I do. Let's back up a little bit. Now we're just squatting. So the best way to describe this is just make sure you got a chair behind you, as you can see. That's what I'm doing. You can just sit down and stand back up, right? Touch your butt down, stand back up. Don't overcomplicate it with tightening things like I was talking about earlier. If you have a reference point to what the movement is, it's going to make you coordinate a lot more efficiently. So all you're doing is telling your body, hey, sit down, touch my butt, and stand back up. Touch my butt and stand back up. Keep on going here, guys. Touch the butt and stand back up. Stop in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go, baby. And what's your name? Zero? Zero, thank you for joining us. Always love having more community members here, and that's what this is really about. Now we're doing chest flies, all right? You can also do push-ups. I'm going to switch halfway through. So hands up like so, going down, and then coming up just like so. But yeah, thank you for joining us, man or woman, whichever, whatever, or non-binary, whatever you identify as. Thank you for joining us. I love to see you here. The more the merrier in this little community we're creating. We want to make it very inclusive for everybody. So please feel free anytime. Reach out to us. All right, we're switching over to push-ups, but reach out to us at any time. Please and thank you. I see some stuff coming in the chat. I don't know what it is. Now I'm a little worried. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep on going. We only got 10 more seconds. There we go. All right, what just happened? Yo, what the hell? What? All right. Can I hide this? All right, keep on going. What? Dude, how do I get rid of these? Are you serious? No, don't do that. Oh my God. Yo, what in the hell is going on right now, dude? No, I'm streaming from this. Where is Snug when I need him, man? I'm streaming from a restream service, so it automatically streams to everything. To YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all that good stuff. I just need to figure out how the hell I can't just delete a comment. What the heck? Dude, this is getting ridiculous. All right, keep on going, guys. I'm sorry about this. This is okay. It's still not off the screen on Restream. That's exactly what I mean. Like, trying to have a good time, just get a freaking workout in, and we gotta have these perverts come on. I know what I was talking about. Like, okay, I understand, but come on, just trying to get a workout in, perv. I'm trying not to get upset and angry, but like, it's okay. Keep. If you really want to keep doing it, I'm not gonna let you get under my skin like that. Go ahead. I'll just figure out how to block you. It's not like you can create a million different accounts. Oh, you can, but I don't have faith that you're going to create a million different accounts and then keep on doing it. I don't care. It's okay. We move past it. I'll figure out how to delete comments on the home screen after this because that's not okay. Sorry that I missed the D2. We're doing boxing now, I believe. This is the last thing we got today. So we got 15 seconds left. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to tell you guys, give me everything you got. So in 5 seconds, I want everything you guys got. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Punch, 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 punch. Come on, guys. Keep up that fast pace. Stop it in 3, 2, 1, and cut it. There we go. Good job, guys. Give me some high fives. Whoosh. Perfect. All right, I'm just going to do that then. I forgot I can do that. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, let's cool down a little bit. I'm sorry for all of you who are not spamming the chat that now have to suffer. I do apologize for that. Yeah, high five. I give a high five after every set. So we just finished the last set of the workout. Now we're doing a cool down. So now we're going to shake out a little bit, okay? There's some really good research behind this. I'm saying this to you, Zero. I know this might be your first time here. Talking about the blood flow and okay, that scared me. I saw emojis. I thought someone was spamming again. Yeah. This is really good just to help with vasodilation. Basically, just increasing blood flow, getting some of that lactic acid and all that byproducts I was talking about. Even though it's not really doing a bunch, it's still good. Just for sensation as well. We just worked out the upper body really hard. And I want you guys to also figure out how to do different control parameters when it comes to shaking. So shake from your fingers and your wrists, and shake from your elbows, shake from your shoulders. I know I seem probably really weird right now, but being able to control your body in different ranges of motion like this is very important. And being able to control different, whether it's velocities, directions, ranges of motion, being able to control those and understand the sensation of each. Come down here a little bit, just shake them out. Now we're going to come over the side like this. Oh, I'm going to wait for that one, actually. I'll wait for that one. So now let's shake the legs out. Pretend like you just stepped in a big puddle. And now you just got to shake the water off your legs, if that makes any sense. So like big puddle, pretend you got water all over your legs. And you got to shake it off. Again, this is another good cool down little shake, stretch, or shake thing that we do. But we are doing different warm-ups and cool downs on Tuesdays and Thursdays just to add some variety into it. Because like we talked about last week, Happy Face, I do want to add some more variety. So we will be doing that more often. But now let's do a little breathing. I'm going to run over time a little bit just because I want to make sure we're getting a good cool down. So let's bring the arm over like this. Don't have to bring it all the way up. Just bring it over. Big deep breath. I want you to inhale. I want you to exhale longer than you're inhaling, okay? So nice. So now we're going to sit down. I know, Siri. I know what you're going to tell me. I know the workout's over. Thank you, Siri. All right, now we're going to do I just saw that. We're going to do a low five. That's what I meant. All right, let's do just a little bit of breathing now. Let's bring that heart rate back down. Right. Good, Happy Face. That's what I like to hear. I know the 75 seconds is tough. Hell, I'm not going to lie. I didn't even fully get through all those movements for the 75 seconds. So we all need to work on it a little bit, which is totally okay. But it's totally okay. It's going to take some time. You know, we have 4 more days of this, and then we're going to drop back down in the duration of the intervals. So next week is going to be a little bit shorter. So we're getting you up to this level, getting that good adaptation, in even introducing this stress to the body, then bring you back down a little bit, because we don't want to keep you up here at this high intensity threshold, because we don't want to have any negative adaptations or negative effects from this workout program. Because we are doing it 5 days a week, so we got to always keep that in mind, that this is a lot of movement every day. So great job to both you guys. And yeah, you know, you can give them the old baseball high five. You know, you little after they hit a home run or whatever they do, give them the old pat on the bum. So good job, everybody. Good game. High five. Low five. Good game, everybody. I'm proud of all you. Zero, again, thank you for joining, my friend. We appreciate seeing you here. And Happy Face, as always, thank you for joining. Hopefully we're trying to create more, gain as many community members as we can, and make this a much larger project. So let's if you guys have anyone that you know that might benefit from this, or you think that someone, family, friends, coworkers, whatever it may be, or if you don't have coworkers that are your friends, I don't blame you. But if you do, and you know someone who might benefit from this program, just send them our link, send them our website, They don't even need to buy anything. I just want them to come in here and hang out with us when we work out, because the more the merrier. The more people we're helping, the better that I feel just in general, and the better you should feel as well, because it means you're a part of a community, a tight-knit community that is motivated towards making everybody healthier and happier, not just themselves. Because this community here is really amazing. And we've created this from the ground up, all organic, happy face. You have been here since day one. I appreciate it, and thank you very much. And Zero, like I said, thank you for being here, and hopefully I'll see you again at one of the next workouts. So the way we do this at the end is we always have a quote of the week, and then we do a little bit of a tidbit. So this topic is going to be personal finance this week. We are not financial advisors, and like I said earlier, I lose a lot of money in the stock market. So I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your own money. I'm just going to give you a challenge of the week. All right? So quote of the week. Wealth is largely the result of habit. And that is thank you, Seth Spicer, for putting this together, because that's a very needed, especially, even though COVID is thankfully winding down a little bit, that is especially a very important aspect, is understanding that your habits create your health and wealth. Not just wealth, but health as well. You know, do you have a habit of consuming X, Y, or Z? You know, I can name a million different things. X, Y, or Z on a regular day that you know is not good for you. Chips, you know, and just or even that Starbucks coffee. You know, how often is it that that you go and grab the Starbucks coffee? Yeah, Starbucks coffee, or even, you know, Stewart's for us upstaters, Stewart's coffee or something like that. How often is it that you do that? What are the habits that you can take out of your life that are maybe a little detrimental to your wallet or your own mental and physical health? That's just something to sit on, something to think about. The challenge of the week. So like I was talking about those unnecessary things, the challenge is to remove one unnecessary spending habit. Pick just one habit that you can end, that it will be sustainable. You know, maybe it's something that is a convenient purchase, or perhaps it's something that doesn't serve you, like, you know, smoking or drinking or I don't know, gambling or something like that. In either case, try this week. And go without it and see how you do. That's really all that's the only thing I really got for you, is just try to remove something that that is a luxury almost. Because I'm not telling you to like remove like food or what, you know what I mean? That would make sense. What I'm saying is that remove something that is that you can remove, that is more of a luxury than something that is a necessity. So that's all I got for you guys today. I think I don't have any housekeeping notes. Go check out our Instagram at ConnectedCHS. Hold up. There you go. That is our website. We have all of our links on there for our Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. I think I'm forgetting one. That's okay. Trovo, if you guys like Trovo too. I know all you Trovo supporters are out there. I see you every once in a while. So, all right. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. Zero, thanks for being here. Great job today, everyone. High fives one more time. High five. And I will see you guys later. This is Adam Fox signing off for Connected Community Health Support's free virtual bodyweight exercise program. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy. Peace. Have a good